I'm Mehrdad Pazuki, CEO and co-founder of TranQuant. We sponsored HackOnData to bring together data science community and businesses in Toronto.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the journey of HackOnData. It started about 4 months ago. The HackOnData's director, Mehrdad Pazuki, proposed it to Toronto Apache Spark meetup to our organizers team. Everybody thought it was a great idea, and it basically stemmed from feedback from the data community that people wanted practical experience. So there were a lot of people interested in getting into data science. So Mehrdad had this idea of putting on a hackathon. So that was about 4 months ago, and then the next 2 months probably were looking for volunteers, looking for organizers, and overwhelmingly people were really positive about wanting to help out. We had our great sponsors come on board, and from there it kind of snowballed, and we had more and more people involved, 300 people sign up. And at one point leading up to the event we started having to switch to logistics, getting the venue nailed down, and just making sure that everything would go smoothly on the actual hackathon itself. Of course, we also had workshops going on in parallel leading up to the event. So there's a couple of different streams. There's looking for sponsors, there's getting the logistics sorted out, there's building the team, curating a data set to try to make sure that everybody would have interesting stuff to work on during the event, sourcing challenges. The City of Toronto was great in providing us mentors and guiding us through the process of trying to find useful challenges to solve for the city. And then it all kind of led up to yesterday and today, and it's been really rewarding. Yesterday, walking around the room, looking at the solutions that people were able to come up with, you see some really impressive stuff, and it makes the whole experience really rewarding. And hopefully it's been a really great thing for the community. All the participants got 8 weeks of workshops, they got to train with a practical hackathon, they got to connect to the people at our sponsors at these prominent startups and tech companies. We think that it's just been great for the community, and we hope to do it again.
So what can I tell you about Flipp? So Flipp is a marketplace. When you think about marketplaces, you might think about Alibaba, you might think of Amazon, you might think of eBay, Etsy, 500px. We are a marketplace that revolves around the weekly consumer shopping experience. We essentially revolve around two suns. We have the retailers and consumers in the shopping ecosystem. And it's one of the biggest opportunities and out there ready for disruption. We are very excited about what we do, and a lot of what we do revolves around data. As a consumer-driven company, we collect a lot of data on our users' shopping habits. We understand their intent really well. We understand the moment they are beginning their shopping planning to what are their wants and needs, what is really going on in the minds of the consumers leading up to a purchase decision at a retail store or even to visit a retail store. As such, every facet of our business is data-driven, all the way from our legal department to our finance to our data science and machine learning operations at our company, which revolve around marketing automation and visual merchandising. There's probably no team at the company that is not touched by data, and data is very much our culture at Flipp.
Flipp is sponsoring HackOnData because they will be using Apache Spark in HackOnData. And we have been using Apache Spark in Flipp for almost 2 years, and it has been great for us. We loved it so much that we want to go out there and tell the rest of the community about how great it is and teach them how to use it. We will also have the opportunity to meet with other mentors from other companies that are using Apache Spark so that we can share the problems we have and talk about our solutions to them, validate our designs. And we have been doing this so far with other engagements, but the very interesting thing about HackOnData is that we will also meet with people who are new to the technology, who are curious, who wants to learn, and we will have the opportunity to actually expand that community and get more people that are brilliant into starting using Apache Spark.
So when we ask the question on why people want to work at Flipp, and I think we have to come back down to the fundamentals of working here. And the story that comes to mind when I think about this is, we use Slack to share news on the company and experiences. And a team member at Flipp, she told us about a story on ordering food at Square One at Chipotle. She went through her order, and at the end, the person said, "This one's on us." And she asked why. Why are you giving me free food? And the person asked, you work at Flipp, right? She's wearing her Flipp shirt. And he told her a story about how he, saved a few $1,000s last year, religiously using Flipp to help his family save money. And for us, that really matters, and that brings a lot of excitement to what we do as engineers, as product people, like building important things, because it's impacting people around us, it's impacting our families, it's impacting our dads, our moms, our sisters and brothers and friends. And for us, using data as a way to make better decisions for our consumers, using data to help connect retailers to consumers is really exciting, and we're very thankful for that.
So what I love about Flipp, I love the culture. I love how we work with a lot of our closest friends to build these systems that users can use. Very cool systems that when you go walk down the street, it's like, hey, you actually saved me money. You're saving me time from going to store, and how do we do that? So doing that is working with a team that as individuals are great at what they do. But as a unit, they can build these systems that can help users and help revolutionize the industry that we're working towards, which is weekly shopping. What we try to do as a team now is build an individual into their career path, coach them into how do we become better, how do we become a better tester, how do we become a better data engineer, an engineer in general, how do we become that leader in that area, and working as a unit to work with these great problems. As a company and as the engineering is what we want to do is educate the rest of the engineering world, the community, work with meetups, work with conferences, work with universities to help educate and help grow leaders in this space. What we want to do is learn from the community and reach out and educate the community as well, so that we can build these great products. Not only are we here to help people save money, but we also want to educate the people around us so that we can always work with these great problems and these great data solutions that we do have.
More about Apache Spark. The training all happens in Python, but they leave plenty of room to use the language of your choice. So if you'd like to use Scala, as I've been doing in the exercises, or if you prefer R, you can use any of the 3 languages to submit your assignments. I see a combination of the networking and the hands-on training and support from within the community. I see all 3 leading to a positive impact on my career today and career in the future. What's different about this event is the focus on the participants. Many of the best and brightest data engineers and data scientists from around the GTA are attending, and every step of the way the focus is on this group of people. I was surprised at the caliber of participants. There's a lot of top-notch individuals there with very strong skill sets and backgrounds, still participating in the lead-up and the workshops and the training exercises. but they are well credentialed and experienced in their own right. I would like to thank both the sponsors and the volunteers. I think the sponsors have done a great job organizing, making this happen, and really just facilitating a lead up 8 weeks of workshops and a great event coming up in September, and the volunteers for dedicating their time.
Hi there, I'm Vlad. I'm participating in HackOnData workshop organized by Toronto Apache Spark Meetup and TranQuant group in particular. First of all, I wanted to thank to everybody who is involved in making this event happen. Sponsors who provide financial support and logistical as well. Volunteers who provide their professional experience. All the participants on the Slack channel who help each other through the solving the task which is given on a weekly basis. In general, HackOnData is oriented on parallel computing, machine learning, data visualizing, data analyzing, current technologies of distributed computing, and practical usage of them. It literally keeps me awake at 4 a.m. every day, independent of being it a weekend or a work day or some event happening in my life. It doesn't matter. I so much engaged in this, I didn't expect. Thank you very much for making this happen.
So as a scientist thinking about migrating to data science, this HackOnData event has given me the opportunity to learn very valuable tools such as Spark or learning how to use Databricks. But I think that most importantly, it has given me the opportunity to join the Toronto data science community, and I think that's invaluable. This is my first time participating in an event of this kind, but I think I can compare it to my experience in academia. So I think that the biggest difference and what I like the most here is this fast-paced, collaborative approach to learning. So we have these weekly sessions where we discuss everything that we worked on, but we also have this Slack channel where everyone is constantly posting questions and answers and different approaches, and I think I really enjoy that. Finally, so I've mentioned this event to some of my friends and colleagues, and most of them can't believe that it's free. So yeah, I think it's a huge opportunity, and I want to thank the organizers and the sponsors for giving us this chance.
HackOnData has attracted the attention and sponsorship of several high-caliber companies with expertise in data science and machine learning. These companies help with logistics, they provide mentors for the event, prizes, and cover all the costs so that it's free for participants. What really makes HackOnData stand out is a great learning opportunity. For example, there is a 2-month course on Apache Spark with workshops, weekly graded exercises, and solutions, so participants come prepared to make a meaningful contribution. There will also be educational talks by well-known speakers, and it's a great opportunity for people to connect to businesses to expand their career options. By participating in HackOnData, I hope to make new friends, to talk to other experts in data science and machine learning, and have a wonderful and productive time. I'm happy to be part of it, and I'm really looking forward to the second weekend of September.
Hi, my name is Valery. This is my first time of participating in hackathons, so I cannot compare a HackOnData with any other events like this. However, I can tell you what kind of benefits it has brought to me. Normally, I use R to play with data and models. And with HackOnData, I took the opportunity to learn Python. It really makes me think differently. I want to say that from one exercise to another, I feel that my skills are improving because a very friendly and supportive atmosphere makes it ideal for anyone to join and learn from one another. More than this, our leaders and volunteers truly make the experience a lot more engaging and informative for participants. A big thanks to our sponsors for making this event a reality. I'm proud to be a part of the Toronto Apache Spark network. Join us, learn with us. It's amazing.
Hi guys, this is Indrani and I'm a participant of the HackOn data workshop organized by the Toronto Apache group. I'm actually on a vacation in India and I'm also traveling within India in the last 2 weeks. There are many instances where I don't have access to internet, and the fact that I'm actually chipping in time and keeping up with the schedule and doing the workshops itself is a great example to show how excited I'm about the HackOn data workshop. The fact that the HackOn data workshop gives us ample time to learn and ramp up with the technology is very nice. It doesn't assume that we already are well versed with the technology, so it gives us a good room to increase our skill set while learning in a collaborative way with the other data scientists and the data analysts. I'm really excited for the event. I'm looking forward to meet a lot of fellow data analysts and data engineers, data scientists from the Toronto area, and I'm very thankful for the Toronto Apache group to have organized such a great venture, and I'm very thankful for the sponsors to have taken up all the operational costs and supporting the data scientists in the Toronto area. Good luck to everybody, and I'm hoping to see everybody in the event and have fun. Thank you.